Hi Stampers, this is Karen Phillip from Stampin' with the Grandma Karen. Today we'll be making this cute little gift card holder, and it opens up and has a space for a gift card to go right inside here. Let's get started. And then it slides right back in. Today I'm using the gift wrapped stamp set and punch. It's a bundle in the 2020 holiday catalog. And if you're a member of the club, you will get your packet with everything inside, as well as your recipe card and enough supplies to make your little mini one. And here's how the mini one goes. And it has the little space so that you can reference it in the future. It just slides right back in there. And this will get glued on to your card, and you have it for future. If you're interested in becoming a club member and would like some details, feel free to email me and I will get you the information. So here are the supplies you'll need. You will need a 5.5 by 6 inch piece of cardstock, and all the dimensions will be listed below or on my blog. And this one is scored at 3 inches on the 6-inch side, and when you turn it, then you'll score 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. So we'll start with this piece. We're going to fold it in half on the 3-inch line, and then the score lines, I can kind of see them, score lines are here and here. So we're just going to cut on each side up to the score line, like so, and then we're just making a little miter right above that line. So here's the score line, and then the miter goes into the other piece, but just that's all you'll cut off on that other piece. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Make your little miter. So you'll have it looking like this. The next step is to put your designer paper on top of the sides with the flaps on it. And this is from the, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember the name. I'll list it below. So it has 2 sides. You can do whichever side you like, and then your cover has 2 sides as well. So I think I'll go this way right now. So we're just going to glue this on to the part with the little flaps. I'm folding them in, well, I'm folding it all up so that I can line it up easier. And you'll just put the piece right in the center. Then once you have that, you'll be taking your Stampin' Seal Plus or tear and tape on the sides right here. So I'm putting that right on the front, like so. And you have to be a little careful that you don't pull up some of this cardstock, because then it'll roll around your tape runner, like that. Put it face down, fold these over toward the center, hold them, and push it down. And now you have your bottom pocket. Then we'll take the next piece, which is 5.5, no wait, yeah, 5.5 by 3. It's scored in the center at 1.5, and each side it's scored at 1/2 inch. We'll fold on the score lines, And we'll do the same thing, cutting up one of this, or each of the sides up to the score line, and you have the little miter on the side. And you want to make sure you do the same side, don't go opposite sides. Like that. So now you have the same looking piece with the mitered, the mitered sides, like that. Then we will take our designer paper and glue it the same way we did on the base of it. On the part with the tabs, pull it up so you can line it up. And if it has a design going in one direction, you want to make sure that it goes to the bottom of the opening. So we'll put this there, like that. Now this part I would suggest gluing it, unless you make wider tabs. So I'm taking some Tombow glue, and just a tiny bit on both sides. And you don't want to put it too close to the edge, because then you'll get it'll smoosh out, technical terms. So you'll place it, I suggest using the silicone mat. You fold these over, push down one side a little bit, grab the other side, push it down, and hold it for a minute. Okay, so while that's drying, let me put my phone on there. Oops. There you go. Okay, the next thing is the last piece, which is 4 by 4 3/4. And on the 4 3/4 side, it's scored at 1 inch. So we will fold that up. And we have an inside piece of Whisper White that's 2 by 3 3/4. And you could stamp a sentiment and put that in here, and then, or just leave it for a for your just for your gift card to go on there. So we're going to glue that in, and we're putting it up against the score line, or not against it, but leaving a little bit of a border on the bottom, and like that. And I'll show you how a gift card fits. I have a bunch of these made. This one. So here's another one. So then here's how the gift card could look in there. So then it'll be like that. So if you can get a festive one, it's kind of cool. Alright, so now we have our piece of our sentiment piece inside. You'll flip it over and use tear and tape or the Seal Plus on the top of it, and just one row across. Mine just didn't catch at first. So you have one row across the top, and that's on the top, on the back. Then we'll take our lid. Oh, it's like, where'd it go? It's hiding under my phone. And we'll take the lid, and you have the paper on this top, and you'll gently slide it in until it doesn't go any further, and you want to center it best you can. And when you have it centered, whoa, 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 whoa. Darn, that didn't work out. Okay. When you center it, then you push it down. It popped out as I was pulling my hand away. Okay. So now it's in there. And you have a opening in the back so that you can slide it into your card. So this just gets slid in here like so. And you kind of squeeze a little bit, and then squeeze the top, and that kind of gives it the opening, and it slides right in. Then I have a couple pieces of 3-inch strips by 1/2 inch. This can only be this can be 1.5, but I just had 3-inch strips, so this works. So we'll put some adhesive on it, and we'll pull this out just a little bit, and just put it along the side. You can use your little dots here as a guide. Trim it off if you need to. And you'll slide it together, but don't push it in, so that you're even on both sides. And again, putting adhesive on one part of it, like so, so that it lines up. And then again, you'll trim that off. Okay. Next step is attaching the sentiment. This says "Tied with Love," and again, that's from that stamp set. And I have a little piece of the, let's see, what is this called? I can't remember what this one is called. Again, I'll put all of the names and everything on my blog or on the below. So here is the ribbon, and I just put a little bit of a point to it, and I'm just sliding it through this little hole. And this is from the Label Me Fancy Punch, and it has a hole or a slit, and the hole worked perfectly for this one. Okay, so I'm just pushing it through front to back. And you don't need to tie a knot or anything, and we're just going to sort of squeeze it together. Put a little adhesive on part of this band. You can kind of see it right there. And then this will just lay across it. You don't want it too long because it'll dangle too much. So we're just going to put it there and then trim some of the excess off. And then we'll take our ribbon. This was embossed with white embossing powder from that stamp set. And I'm using 3 dimensionals on the back. One in the center, one on the side, and one on the side, but not way off the side. You want to keep the bow sort of free, but yet this balances it off. Okay, then that goes right over the ribbon, or it goes over the ribbon so that this is still free flowing. And like so. And then you just push it in there, and that's how you have the card. So it's just such a cute idea, and makes a great gift card. Okay, let's see. And this is the sheet that you would get with the club. It has all the dimensions, some pictures, and then the little sample that I showed you already of the little gift card. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed making this, or I hope you enjoyed watching this. Now you can go enjoy making it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.